You're listening to the audio production of Behold the Man, The Pathway of His Passion by Charles R. Swindoll, published by Thomas Nelson and read by Wayne Campbell. Please note that you may download an accompanying PDF that provides enhanced materials for this audiobook. To download the PDF, please visit harperchristianaudio.com.
Prologue. Behold the Man. Pontius Pilate shouted those words before a bloodthirsty mob at the fortress of Antonia, located at Jerusalem, in April A.D. 33. A man stood meek and resigned before the raucous crowd. Beaten beyond recognition, blood seeping from head to foot, thorns digging in his head, fragments of flesh torn off his body. The carpenter from Nazareth, Jesus, awaited his sentence. Crucify him! Crucify him! It was a long way from Bethlehem's manger, a long way from the tools hanging in Joseph's shop. Days spent sailing the Sea of Galilee with his itinerant band of disciples felt so distant. Hearing waves slap against the boat, grilling fish on the shore, swapping stories around the campfire. In his mind, their faces were still fresh from the previous night, reclining around the table for one last meal. Behold, the man. Since you are reading this book, chances are you want to encounter the man who suffered punishment few could imagine, much less endure. Perhaps you heard the story long ago, but the details fogged over with time. Maybe you've recently seen a dramatic portrayal of the events. Down deep, you wonder what really happened. What took place on that day some 2,000 years ago that still lingers as if it were yesterday? While reading this book, you will find yourself asking the only question that really matters. Why? Why would an innocent man willingly walk toward such a grisly end? Why would he ever accept such mistreatment? Understanding that answer requires your traveling a painful journey along a road only that man could take. You and I will get as close as possible, but only he could handle all it included. The pathway Jesus took in his last 24 hours, commonly called the Passion, started with supper. Then it wove through deep prayers and deals made in darkness. It descended into courts bereft of justice and went through prejudiced.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?